Okay, so we are here with Miss Adesua Etomi, the beautiful Adesua Etomi, by the way. Okay, so we are here at NECLIVE 2017. How?
I feel very blessed to be here. It's my first time. I know that this is its fifth year. Never attended before, but I do love the initiative and I do like the drive behind the concept of Nigerian Entertainment Conference. So when I got the email about being a part of it, it was a no-brainer. I knew that I wanted to talk on the things that are the problem at the moment and how we can move our entertainment industry forward. So I'm really excited to be here, and I'm sure I'll hear a lot of information that'll be good for the industry in general and even personally for me too. So yeah, I'm excited.
So what are your expectations for today?
Well, with the theme, what the theme suggests, my expectation is to see how we can forge new ways in which we can become more relevant in the global sphere as regards entertainment. Not just people seeing us as, okay, only Africa here, Africa. No, but buying into our culture in movies, buying into our culture in music, and being able to stand top notch with every other country as regards entertainment, especially the US. Yeesh.
Like I've said all throughout this morning, it's an amazing idea. It is quite necessary that we actually put to perspective everything that we are doing and what we want to do next. It's also very important that we discuss our problems and find solutions together. It also brings us together. You know, sometimes you could be in the same industry, not even aware of the power of the next person beside you, or the intellectual property or intellectual prowess of the person beside you. You just see him and say, hi, Demand, what's up? But if a Demand comes here and he speaks, and you can understand the depth of its artistic, power, that it's not just being the fact that he wants to sing, but he's a businessman as well. These qualities, how do you expose them? It's conferences like this that do that. My industry is there. We are as important as every other aspect of the entertainment industry. If I am not here to voice that, how many people will understand that that's not be just to the move body, so there's business in it. So it actually exposes us to each other. It allows us to solve problems, and it allows us to celebrate ourselves for a job well done.
Awesome, because Nigerian Entertainment Conference has been that platform where everybody comes out of the hiding, come out and tell us what you know, share your knowledge, just don't keep it to yourself. I mean, life is about growing, so why just hide it, So it has been a good experience coming here, meeting the likes of Basketmouth, Alibaba, Daddy Shoki, TA, and Cafe and the rest, awesome stuff. It's good. This is the kind of, we need more of this. Actually, we need more of this, where we recognize our own, and we recognize and encourage our own to tell your fellow man or that fellow creative artist that, look, you can do it, and this is how you can do it, and this is how you can get from where you are to where I am and beyond. Yeah, so it has been an awesome experience. Yeah.
Well, since this program is about experienced people that have been in the industry, I was actually thinking of seeing Wole Soyinka, so I'll get one or two things from his speech, but it's unfortunate that he's not sitting down there. So my expectation is to learn from the best. Yeah.
So I'm really interested to see, my panel is very diverse. We have two artists, someone from a bank, a radio, owner of a radio station, and someone that owns a band. So it'll be very interesting to see all these different people from their walks of life and see what they think about the fact that the spotlight is on Africa, and about the fact that there's so much interest in taking our entertainment abroad. So that's what I'm looking forward to hearing.
First of all, I'm very happy to be here, and I'm still observing what is going on.
Okay. We have come a long way. The industry has evolved, and a good number of movies can now compete. I repeat, can compete with Hollywood movies. A number of factors has really helped us. Number one, the social media. The advent of social media brought the industry closer to the people. Stories that an average person would normally not hear are now being shared on social media every day. We read stories like Keep the Change Bay on Twitter, and Joro Olumofi Instagram page is full of many strange but true stories. Seeing how much people appreciate and get involved in such stories has really helped shape the industry. Now we know the kind of stories to tell and how to tell them. Number two, believable stories. We now produce movies that tell a different kind of story. The story of our people, our history, Our stories now depict and reflect the day-to-day life of an average person and family in Nigeria. Our movies now have content that 100% has, and a lot of them have broken records internationally and at the box office. Some of them are Jetta Amata's Black November, which broke new ground with the cast of both Hollywood and Nollywood talent in the telling of the story of the Niger Delta region of Nigeria. Mo Abodu's Wedding Party was screened at the Toronto International Film Festival and tells the story of the shenanigans that go on during the planning of a wedding in Nigeria, grossed over 400 million at our box office. Omoni Oboli Okafor's Law, which tells the story of a man who put to test the law that states that once a man has had a woman, he can have her again at any time, was also screened at Toronto International Film Festival and is still making tremendous success at box office. I'm actually in the movie. I play Tomi Tijani, so you need to see the movie. That's another part of me. Izu Ojukwu 76, which tells the story of the 1976 military coup that led to the death of Muritala Mohammed. And Kunle Afolayan Omugwo represent the reality faced by an average couple in Nigeria.
Do you think Nigeria entertainment is currently? Do you think we are at top notch, or we are just about to get there?
For me, there's nobody in life that will tell you that he has arrived. You keep on struggling once you are alive, and right now I feel that our music is growing and expanding and is getting to where it's supposed to be. You understand? And it is 100% of luck to get there. And when you get there, it revolves. It becomes 100% of hard work to remain there. And so the hard work, we should do the hard work to let it remain there.
We do the best we can in our own country, in our own domain, and the spotlight will automatically come to us, and that is exactly what has actually happened. So it wasn't a case of like, oh, now is the right time, okay, hello, people abroad, look at us, look at us. I actually think that we were getting so popular here and so popular in Africa that they couldn't but notice what we were doing, you know? So, yeah.
Yes. I mean, Africa's the new wave. Just like many years back, Latin music was the big wave. So it's definitely our time. Now it's what we do with the time is very important. And I also feel with the time we need to open the door to not just one kind of music. I believe in that it's our time. There's a lot of people who are doing African music alternatively, and they're doing it well. So we need to open the door to everything, not just one particular kind of music.
We dictate the pace, you understand. Despite our shortcomings as a nation, there's a lot of good in us. There's a lot of amazing stuff that comes out from Nigerians. Even those that travel out, you find that Nigerians do well wherever they are. So I'm not afraid to beat my chest and say, yes, it's really time for Nigeria, it's time for Africa, because we have so much to give that the world has silenced for so much. And you know, the white man built technology. Now the technology now is exposing them to us to them. Now we're becoming a trend all over the world. So I don't see us going out of trend for a long time. To the day I die, so I know we are still going to be trending. Africa will still be trending.
Has to be a money spinner for the government. You know, the government has to realize that the entertainment business, especially in Nigeria, has come from almost nothing to where it is, almost with zero investment from government to where it is, and it has created jobs for a lot of people. So it has to be a money spinner in Nigeria and Africa. The government has to realize that there are jobs from this, there are sources, and people can have their livelihoods from the entertainment business. So invest in it. I see it as being one of the top-notch. For instance, the government is saying, you know, I'm giving this amount of money in budget to education. Entertainment has to have almost that same amount of money.
We're not where we were, we're not where we need to be, but we're moving in the right direction. The Nigerian entertainment industry has moved forward in leaps and bounds, like in such a short space of time, and I really commend that. While everyone is looking for what people are doing wrong, I'm paying more attention to all the things we've done right so far, on our own without much help. So I'm really, really proud of this industry and how far it's come. But we do have a long way to go, and that's why we're here. We're here to talk about the things that can move the industry forward, things that can make the Nigerian entertainment industry be seen in a positive light, and that's what we're here to do today. So I think we're moving in the right direction, and I'm super, super proud of this industry, and I'm very, very blessed to be a part of it at this point in time, because I think we can only go forward from this point on.
Wow, it is going to explode. I tell people that really where we are, yes, we are not doing so bad, but it's going to explode. I mean, look at the way social media is just becoming like a virus. Social media is like the contemporary cocaine. Everybody's getting addicted to it. If you don't take time, you get drowned in social media. So the thing there is that it's going to explode in the next 5 years. I expect the Nigerian entertainment industry to bridge the gap between the Western world and the African continent. So as Nigerians, we get that talent to just push, and the Nigerian entertainment conference is one of those things that we just want to reawaken ourselves, reawaken that fire, and just continue to push. So yeah, in 5 years time, I see us as Nigerians and Africa as a continent becoming very, very prosperous in terms of in the entertainment industry and in every other aspect of our continent and economy. Yeah.
Nollywood replacing Hollywood, and in that context I thought about it, and I said in a few years they will learn pidgin English in the US. They don't have a choice, because there's so much coming out of here, and we've become very comfortable with what we own. The same way, I think in music, when Patois went into the US and all the reggae artists did Patois, and you had a lot of Americans trying to speak, Patois, even when they didn't know the origin, which is still pidgin English really from here. So, but I don't think they'll stop at pidgin English. They'll go right down to Yoruba, Igbo, because they will have to sing our songs, they will watch our movies, and I think it's already happening all over Africa. There's no African country you walk into now that they will not call you Oga. It doesn't mean anything in English to them, but they've learned from us.
One of the veteran actors in Nigeria. So this is Nigeria Entertainment Conference 2017, and then we had someone ask a question saying that wedding party making 450 million is not a big deal, considering the fact that one ticket is sold for 1,000 naira, and that means only 450,000 people saw the movie compared to the Nigerian population. So what do you actually think about that? Because people actually see wedding party as a huge deal for Nigerian entertainment industry. But for that kind of analysis, do you think Nollywood especially, do you think Nollywood is actually making that huge box as people are actually making it?
I think anybody who made that analysis is myopic to the extreme. No movie had made that amount of money until now. If it says only 450,000 people watched it, that means that 450,000 people used only less than 50 screens that were available all across Nigeria to make that amount of money. What that means is that if we double the amount of screens, we triple the amount of screens, that we've just double the amount of screens we have in Nigeria, a film is likely to make 1 billion naira.
Power, electricity to produce anything, from a skit beat maker to a stand-up comedian to a filmmaker. You need power. So we're talking about structures, we're talking about what the government can do. Every year we have this conversation, and we're trying to push the book at the government feet. But really, there's very little they can do in terms of coming into the industry to take possession. We are the people there. We are the ones that will create our own world for ourselves. But there's very little that can be done if the issue of power is not solved. We need power to run this place. Nobody was saying this place was hot and everyone was sweating. So we need that power. Electricity needs to be fixed. If the government is watching right now, we beg you, fix power, make the environment safe. We'll figure the rest out for the most part ourselves. Thank you.
So if you have to give advice to a filmmaker generally now, we've seen a lot of Nigerian movies based on comedy and all. So if you have to give advice to a filmmaker, what would you like to say to them?
I'm a filmmaker myself, and one thing I've had to learn and unlearn is
Filmmaking, first and foremost, is a business. Apologies to everybody out there, but the art is second. You know, for me, I came in as a creative, theater arts. All I wanted to do was tell good stories, but it's a business. And if the business side is not taken seriously, the industry will crumble. Because anybody who is giving you 2 million naira doesn't want you to bring 1.5 million naira back. He wants to bring 5 million naira back. That tomorrow he will give you another one. So I think we need to pay more attention to the business side of it. The art is fantastic. I'm all for new talent. I'm all for helping people grow, helping people blow. Yes. But let's face the business. The business is very important, and I feel if you really sit down, talk to accountants, talk to analysts, focus on marketing and promotion. Not all about going to get the biggest camera in the world. You know, marketing, promotion. Just be business minded about it. Yes, have fun, love what you do, but learn the business side while you're learning the creative side. That's what I would say.
You were talking about organizations in Nollywood and how people should join the organization, but many people feel that the organization is actually not functioning because they haven't heard the what.
You can only talk about what you know. You don't say what you don't know. Our association is well structured, but are you part of it? That's why we're saying we need people like them. We need known faces. I belong to Tampan. Tampan used to be ANTP, and Daddy Dele Ojule is our president. I belong to my organization and I go for meetings. I do what I'm supposed to do. I have my card. I pay my monthly dues. So we need known faces, because most times people in the association are unknown faces. So we need known faces. So you will not say because you're not there. You are not there, you cannot say it's not structured, because it is. And we need people like you more, so that people will know it's well structured. That's why I asked the question, do you belong to an association? No, then you don't say what you don't know. I belong to an association and we are well structured in Tampan. Well structured. Okay, Olumide Bakari, we lost him, may he so rest in peace. They wrote something, but Uncle Dele had to come out to say what actually happened. Yes, when they brought something that they wanted Yoruba movies, they want to be translating Yoruba movies into Indian or Chinese or something, our president had to come out to talk. So we are well structured and we are organized. The only thing you don't know about, because you don't belong to any association, then you need to join one. When you're talking about change, the change starts from you. You start it. So don't tell me things you don't know. You start it. When you start things, you live by example. Lead by example. Live by example. I want to see you doing what you're telling me, not telling me things you're not doing. That's it.
Okay, but do you think that the organization is more standard and is more structured when it comes to the Yoruba sector of the movie? Maybe that's what she's trying to say.
AGN is functioning well. Diamusa just got a post with AGN. They had a meeting 3 days ago. It's everywhere. It is. Because you're not part of it, and because they need people like you more to build it more. So that's it. Things can't be structured when people that are supposed to be in the association are not there. No, it cannot be structured. If you are there, then if you tell me, I can say something is not structured if I'm there. So if you're not in an association, you cannot tell me it's not well structured. So what I want from you is, okay, do you belong to any association? No, then join one. That's when you can talk.
So what would you like to say to people who actually feel that Nollywood do not have so much depth to what they churn out?
Those people who think that Nollywood does not have depth, they should let them come and bring their own depth. They should bring their own depth. So they are saying that the people, the 450,000 people who thought Wedding Party had depth and went to spend money to watch it, they're saying those people are foolish. That's what they're saying. And they are the ones who have too much sense. Yet their sense has not made them to write a good script or produce a good movie. So I have no time for whiners. I have the greatest respect for the people who came together to make Wedding Party. Mo Abudu, Kene Mparu, the late guy of the Conga Studios, the people that came together, Chris. I have the greatest respect for them, and I think that those are the people that we should be celebrating rather than celebrating the people who think that there's not enough depth. They should go and bring the depth. This is a country that produced a Nobel literature winner in Wole Soyinka. This is a country that has Chimamanda Adichie. Chimamanda Adichie went to University of Nigeria in Nsukka. So let's not get it twisted. She's a homegrown talent. Wole Soyinka is a homegrown talent. So I don't know what they're doing. So since they are the ones who have depth, let them go and bring their depth. Let them bring it. Let us see what they have. So really, it's a no-brainer. I don't. We should really ignore those type of voices and celebrate the ones who have brought us this far.
Keep listening, keep watching Broadway TV.
Hello Africa, hello Nigeria. My name is Sylvia Oluchi. I am an actor and a filmmaker. You are watching Broadway TV. Don't even think of touching that dial.
It's yours truly, the capital FEMI, and you're watching Broadway TV.
Guys, my name is Dorakwa Oni, and you are watching Broadway TV.
Hi everybody, my name is Sensei Uche, superstar host, Story P, Mr. Charmin, Mr. Entertainer. You're watching Broadway TV.
Hello. Hi guys, my name is Adesua Etomi, and you are watching Broadway TV. Don't go anywhere.
Hi guys, this is Dami again from Broadway TV, and we have come to the end of this very entertaining day at the Nigeria Entertainment Conference 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed every package that we have for you today. Stay tuned for more entertainment news and events on Broadway TV. Bye for now.